day, and it's that wonderful moment to be on this special show, Unbelievable Moment with Ibrozano Adams. You know the show is a magazine program, sports, entertainment and fashion, and today we're kicking off from England, where Manchester City have been crowned EPL winner for the third time in 4 years, in 4 seasons, after Manchester United lost at home to Leicester City. Pep Guardiola's side have added the title to the Carabao Cup and will go in pursuit of a treble in the Champions League final against Chelsea on May 29th. And the way it is right now, Pep Guardiola is trying to create a dynasty in England, and he's doing it very well. Whether you like it or not, he's one of the greatest coaches to ever grace the game of football, and he's doing it presently and perfectly well. Manchester City had hoped to secure the title against Chelsea at the weekend, but were only able to wait 3 days with goals from Leicester pair Luke Thomas and Chagla Soyuncu, ensuring United are now unable to catch their neighbors. And it is, like I said, a lot of things went into the game. They wanted to win it the other day. It didn't work out against Chelsea. Chelsea defeated them 2-1. And they had to wait 3 days, like I said earlier. And the 3 days came courtesy of Manchester United, who lost at home to Leicester City. There's the infography there and a short video of how the title was won and the celebration. And through the tunnel, my producer is going to play it for you to enjoy. So many things, and it's indescribable how City have become a dynasty, a giant, an embodiment of success. They started this gradually, and now, as it is right now, success upon success. 3 EPL titles in 4 years is no mean feat. And remember, the Carabao Cup, they've won it in the last few seasons also. So what can you say? That Pep is a great manager. He did it with Barcelona. He couldn't achieve the aim in Germany because he didn't win the Champions League, but he won the Bundesliga 3 times in a row. Came to England and won the title in his 2nd season, and he followed suit the next season. But the Champions League is the holy grail, and it looks like they're not going to achieve it. To the penultimate season, it's not been what they anticipated. But as it is right now, they are moving really well. Like I said, my producer is going to play that short video for you to watch through the tunnel, through the dressing room, and what have you, to the pitch, and how it is like that they've gotten it. You need to watch it. Enjoy this short video.
The bus has arrived, so please welcome the boys in blue, Manchester City! We know what's the way, so make some noise for Manchester City!
The season begins for Manchester City, but just what could it hold?
It's gone,
Joining us, and that is full time at the Etihad Stadium. What a game, and what a second half there. I mean, I'm buzzing it. This City team just does not stop. Inch by inch, they're pushing their way to the Premier League title. This is De Bruyne. Ball goes in outside of the boot. John Stones, bullet header, goal for City. What a ball from Kevin De Bruyne, outside of the boot, oozing quality. Edison, it's one of those long raking balls, it's a pretty good one. Gundogan! Mr. Whippy strikes again.
Just worked that out. Is that 21 wins in a row? It is indeed. Manchester City, absolutely unbelievable.
Incredible. It looks like the rewards are coming, so let's head back out there and see what City have got for us.
We want the quality of our players. The quality of our players won the game. Incredible. Incredible.
A moment to reflect on the incredible work Pep Guardiola and all of his backroom team have done to achieve what they have this season. From where I am, you can almost see out over all of Manchester. And from what I can see, Manchester looks very, very blue indeed.
Premier League champions, Manchester City. Bus has arrived, so please welcome the boys in blue, Manchester City! Make some noise for Manchester City!
The season begins for Manchester City, but just what could it hold?
It's gone and it's on it.
Thank you for joining us, and that is full time at the Etihad Stadium. What a game and what a second
Be a
half.
season that they will crawl to make the top four, but eventually look at how things took shape, and like I said, they've taken over the whole team. Pep is the man on a lot of people's lips because they keep wondering how he keeps doing it season in, season out, and he never rests on his oars. And like I said, if people like Robbie Savage, who have done it, seen it, done it, and also Ferdinand, arguing about what he's done, then there's something about this coach. You can see on your screen, these are two people, both played for Manchester United, talking about Robbie Savage and Rio Ferdinand. They were at each other's jugular, like I said, when Robbie Savage spoke about the invincibility of Pep Guardiola, also talking about Pep Guardiola being the greatest manager ever in the EPL. But even despite trailing Sir Alex Ferguson by 10 titles after winning this EPL season again. But it's not how long, but how well. As you can see on your screen, that's how the season ended, and that's them in the studio where they were at each other's jugular yesterday. And as you can see, lot of arguments here and there. My producer said he want to scintillate your appetite with a little bit of the argument in the studio.
Wanted it to happen tonight, of course.
But you've got to give credit when it's due, and I think Pep Guardiola and his men have bounced back. I thought Liverpool the season before this were fantastic, and everyone thought who's going to be able to catch them. Pep went back to the drawing board, fixed things up at Man City, and they came out flying, and they've really took the league by storm and deserved champions, definitely.
3 titles in 4 seasons now.
Yeah, especially to think as well when they lost at Spurs. You know, I think it was November. They were 14th in the table. Then he evolved the side. You know, put Cancelo into the team. Brought him into like a midfield position, like kind of a free role. Amazing performances, the best squad marriage performances. Pep improves players, and that side is incredible for me. The best manager I've witnessed in the Premier League.
It's a big statement, Julian, but you're probably on board with it.
Like Chris, just like Chris Sutton said, you should go and get your coat.
No, listen. The reason I'm saying it, so Alex is obviously the record he has, but in terms of overall at Barcelona, at Bayern, and Manchester City, the way teams from the Premier League down to grassroots play like Man City, I've never seen anything like it. And the way he evolves teams. Listen, he's won trophies with teams he should win trophies with: Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and Man City. And if he wins the Champions League with Man City, for me, possibly the best ever.
Yeah, definitely in the category. And you could argument for both cases. So Alex obviously done it for 20 years. I think if he's doing it for that long, I think he definitely gets the honour. But like Rio says, and when you talk about players, so Alex and Pep, both exceptionally top quality managers. But the fact that Sir Alex has done it for a little bit longer, you know what I mean? You would question that. But again, you can't argue with any of them being in charge of your team.
I think Pep, I love him. He's a maverick. I think this season, what he's done, especially, like Robbie mentioned before, tactically, the way he changed his team, he thickened up the midfield, got more bodies in, played with a false number 9, getting in more bodies in the midfield to control the pace of the game, not making it a basketball match up and down a show. It was just more about possession and really strangling the life out of teams. And
Well, that's the lovely shot in the studio there. You see them agreeing and talking about how good Pep is and how he's better than Sir Alex Ferguson, whether he's the greatest coach ever to grace the EPL. That's a story for another day. And from there, we take you to the Netherlands. Some call them Holland. That's when Ajax. Yes, after another Eredivisie triumph, Ajax have decided to make a brilliant gesture to their season ticket holders who have been forced to stay away from the ground amid the COVID pandemic, as the Dutch Giants have melted the Eredivisie trophy and converted into 42,000 mini silver stars as a gift to their passionate supporters. From Wednesday onwards, each season ticket holder will receive a silver star, or as the club would like to describe it, a piece of Ajax. Enjoy the highlights. Just a short video, a commemorative one of how beautiful they are turning things to be. Just a short video. Enjoy it. Straight away is Eddie Howe, who has agreed to become Celtic manager as he accepts challenge of taking on Steven Gerrard's resurgent Rangers next season in the Scottish Premier League. The 43-year-old who left Bournemouth after 8 years in charge last August is reportedly finalizing his backroom staff for the Parkhead job. He has agreed to take on the job of wrestling the Scottish Premier League title back from old firm rivals Glasgow Rangers. Like I said, he did well for Bournemouth, no matter how you look at it, with their lean budget, brought them onto the EPL. After so many years there, though, they went down and he left via mutual consent. And now he's going to cross the border to make sure things work out, because as it is right now, it's not really the way they want it to be. Meanwhile, that's the video on the screen there that my producer is playing for you, the Ajax video. Enjoy it. When we come back, we'll give you more stories about it. Still the Ajax.
Amsterdam. De stad waar alles kan.
Welcome back. I hope you saw that video. My producer had to show it, just like I say. It was a beautiful piece of ingenuity. That's how they've turned Ajax trophy, the trophy they just won, into a piece of silver so that their fans can be part of it, and it's nicknamed piece of history. Meanwhile, our next story is we take you to Merseyside, where Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has jumped to the defense of Manchester United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, insisting it is a crime that their rivals are having to play 3 Premier League matches in 5 days. United beat Aston Villa on Sunday and lost at home to Leicester on Tuesday, but will take on Liverpool on Thursday night after their clash earlier this month was postponed because of fan protests in and around Old Trafford. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was forced to field a weakened team against Leicester, making 10 changes as the Foxes moved 9 points ahead of Liverpool in the battle for a Champions League place. And on your screen there is Chaglas Soyuncu, who scored the winning goal for them yesterday, helping Leicester to gain more ground. And on the screen there is the manager of United, who spoke about the real reason why they're like doing that. They're in the Europa Cup final and they're playing so many games, so it's pretty difficult for him to use his first team players all through. That's the real reason why he had to shuffle the team. And though they lost, but they've not lost out ground on the top 4. And from there we'll take you to Milan, where Nigerian-born on-loan Chelsea defender Fikayo Tomori scored a terrific header in AC Milan's 3-0 defeat of Juventus, and in doing so, Tomori apparently jumped 2.63 meters. That means he outjumped Cristiano Ronaldo, who held the previous record with his iconic header against Sampdoria, as you can see on your screen there. A lot of people are talking about what has happened and what has not happened. Cristiano Ronaldo jumped so high, creating that record, only for our own young defender to do similar and even out-jumped in. And my producer is serenading you with the shots there, with the picture, videos of all that happens from so many angles, and even that of Ronaldo too, which is magnificent. And look at it, you enjoy it. For a young player just coming through and on loan there, learning the defensive aspect in a league that is very, very tactical, that you know it's a good one. And from there, we'll move to boxing, where the fight everyone wants to see has come. No more hiding place for Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, as their unification bout has been fixed for August 14 in Saudi Arabia. No more hiding place for Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Their fight is coming up, and already Fury is blabbing, telling whoever wants to hear that if Anthony Joshua lasts 3 rounds, then he is going to quit. The fight is going to be the biggest heavyweight boxing fight in the modern era, and also both are British, and so it adds another flavor, and it's going to take place in Saudi Arabia with a lot of money. You can see Fury on your screen there, showing a lot of skillful jabs and what have you. And in another development, he said if Joshua lasts 3 rounds, then he's going to call it quit, and that's what you have on your screen there. A man who likes to talk. A lot of people said he's a rabble-rouser, he does this, he does that, and so many things that you can talk about him. Like I said, the die is cast, so that's how it is. August 14 is the date, and they're going to fight in Saudi Arabia. They're going to fight tears and blood to make sure they unify the title. Remember, the last time they had a unified boxer champion was in the year 2000. That was certain Lennox Lewis. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll move to fashion.
Keep watching Unbelievable Moments with Ibrozano. As you can see, you are enjoying so many things, different entertainment sports, you know, because you can't believe it, that is what it is. It's Unbelievable Moments 1 night. So you take it. Only for the goes to yes,
Ibrozano on Unbelievable Moments with Ibrozano.
Hi, I am Igbo Moses, hanging out with Ibrozano on Unbelievable Moments.
Welcome back. It's still Unbelievable Moments with Ibrozano Adams, and I know you've been enjoying all that I've been scintillating you with all this while. From football, a bit of boxing, and what have you. So many people showing love to the program. And now we'll move you to fashion, where you and I know that every designer has unique inspirations and references that ground their work. Taufik Abijako, the recurring obsession that puts all of his designs is books, with his Brooklyn-based menswear label, Head of State. That's the name of the label. Abijako constantly imagines clothes that some of his favorite novel characters would wear and then brings them to life. It is a combination of the characters in the books and the author's approach to writing that inspires me. That says Abijako. And before moving to Albany in the United States from Lagos, Nigeria in 2010, his family actually won a visa lottery. Abijako first got interested in fashion by watching his father, a fashion designer, work in his studio. People from all ethnic backgrounds were welcome in this space. And he said, I saw this space where there was no limitations to fashions. He said, in his high school in USA, he then self-taught himself how to sew and slowly began selling pieces to friends and family, eventually launching Head of State as a full-on brand. Who says if you have vision, passion for something, you cannot attain it? This young Nigerian is in the United States and has created a marvelous brand for himself called Head of State. As the name typifies, it is a name that carries respect and a lot of things. So what can we say? If you have the dream, keep dreaming and keep moving towards actualizing it. That's how this program was achieved. We dreamt it for years and started putting it together. We dot the I's and crossed the T's. And like I said, this program is open for sponsorship. You can place your ads and services on this program. The feedback mechanism will be on your screen shortly, how you can get in touch with us. The numbers are there, the Instagram is there, the Twitter, and the email. And then what can you say? Get in touch with us. We can come and profile you on whatever you do, anywhere you are. And from here, we'll give you one scintillating musical video to end the show. And it's your sincerely musical video to let you know that the show is about everything. Music, fashion, and sports. And music is part of entertainment. As you enjoy the musical video, next week is another great week for you to hook up to this program. Unbelievable Moment with Ibrozano Adams. As I sign out, God bless you. See you again.
I will never forget any of the kids in my backyard. Big up, keep your head up high. Ibrozano, Nick A2 on the beat. Choro 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 chara chara. 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 Chara chara. Choro choro chara chara. Choro choro chara chara. Choro choro chara chara. Choro choro. If you like my song, better come, let's groovy now. Groovy now. If you like my song, come, let's groove and dance together. As we dey jolly dey go, we no want yawa for here. Check. As we dey party dey go, like say we don't color. I be you G-Soro, Kijo, Mujojo, Eko Mole, Ejijo Ibrozano Lobode. Safua, Eko Mole, Ejijo Ibrozano Lobode. Choro choro chara chara. Choro choro chara chara. Choro choro chara chara. Choro choro chara chara. Chara chara. Choro chara chara. Choro chara chara. Choro chara chara. Choro choro. Kakilo kileda, ay, na me be the master for lingua. Open your eyes, oh, move your body, shake your legs, so open it wide, wide. This is my heavy bedroom. You feel that Salanta, you feel that Sogirina, you feel that Sakmantala, you feel that Sangolombo. I say you don't Colombo. I did a Shokoto where you